Lusternia, Age of Ascension presents Ask Estarra.
I'm looking for the goddess.
Ta-da!
Are you the goddess?
Yes, I am the goddess.
Who is the goddess?
Sorry there hasn't been another Ask Estarra video sooner, but it's been a while since I received any questions. Remember, if you want me to answer any questions, you've got to submit them. So you can see I'm wearing my official Hogwarts t-shirt. Yes, the Iron Realms gods met in Orlando recently, and we went to Universal Studios and partied with Harry Potter, and it was a lot of fun. You may have seen a special video broadcast where all the gods and all the realms got together, and we basically stripped off our clothes and had a big mud bath, and it was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we did not save the video, so you can't actually see it. But there are a few people that did see it, so go right ahead and ask around, and you can hear how fabulous it was. Anyway, we're back, and I finally have received some questions, so let's get right down to answering them.
Much better. It's on, alright? Okay. My name... Well, it's a secret to everyone. And anyway, these guys over here, along with a few others, have asked me to ask you a few questions, if you may. First question, let's see. Alright. The master artists in Halifax, anyway, it was wondered, are they a user of the harmonics skill, or are they not?
No. The master artists in Halifax are not users of harmonics. So the question is, what would master artists use in Halifax? And they probably wouldn't use the same skill that guardians would use.
Second question. Okay. There is an event that seems to be missing, a news post regarding the Kalikai's return. Will we ever get to see that?
When an elder god or elder goddess arrives at the Basin of Life, we generally don't have a big event post or a separate event post for him or her. And that's why there's no post for Kalikai, because she arrived by beacon. If there is a big event surrounding the return, like Horacle, then we will have a special event post. Now, when I say arrive by beacon, that means that an elder that is lost in the void has heard Rourke's beacon and is able to follow it back to the Basin of Life. And all that's explained in the histories.
Next up is a herb question. Are the air and fire elemental planes ever going to have herbs available to them? Are they?
Will there be different types of herbs on the air and fire plane? Herbs. Hold on a sec. Herbs. What? Okay, that was a bad joke. Sorry. Okay, herbs. Be serious. We have no plans for new herbs right now. I'm not adverse to the general idea of new herbs on the fire in airplanes, but because our curing and combat system is so complex right now, I'm hesitant to add anything new. That said, if you have new ideas, go ahead and suggest them, but again, I'm probably not going to implement them unless it's a really cool idea or there's some other reason why I would justify having new herbs. But we're not going to add new herbs just for the sake of adding new herbs.
Right? Then there is the nest. Do you know already what you have planned the furrikin and tie-dye huckleberry specs adjustments to be? I'm a bit curious about that, if you'd care to share.
Well, I may have some general ideas on what I want for Huckleberry. It is way too early to release any information. Remember, we just released 2 new cities, so it's going to be some time before we can justify new communes. The new cities don't even have all their guilds yet, so you're going to have to sit tight and wait some time on that. Sorry.
Also, I am very curious as to what you look for in a mortal builder. What's the big deal someone must have to be a good builder, in your opinion?
Obviously, first and foremost, mortal builders have to be good writers. They also need to be extremely trustworthy and discreet because they may be privy to information that players shouldn't know about. And this is reinforced by the fact that we require builders to sign non-disclosure agreements. You should never hear a builder talk about what they're building or release any information that obviously shouldn't be released. And if you hear someone claiming to be a builder and releasing information, you should definitely tell me immediately. Other than that, builders must be able to follow instructions and guidelines as well as to be able to take criticism. It's fairly structured what we require builders to do. It's not all that creative insofar as they can do whatever they want. We usually say it's mostly 90% room building. We need a desert room, we need a mountain room, here's the layout, here's some general history or facts of what we want to include in the area. So it's fairly limited creativity-wise, so it's not for everyone.
Now there are a few of my own questions, because I like to quest, but I like planar quests. But I don't think there are very many of those, are there? Is there any plans for quests that involve planar traveling in the future? And same with the epic quests. Are we going to see more of those? Because I'm really looking forward to it.
Every Aether Bubble has a quest associated with it, and I think a couple of the Aether Bubbles you may have to travel from one to another to do a quest. But they're all pretty confined to those Aether Bubbles. I'm not saying we'll never build more on the existing bubbles, but there's no plans currently. As far as epic quests go, I will say that I would also like to see more epic quests, and it has always been our plan to release more epic quests. Unfortunately, there's a lot of work involved in creating them, and I'm not sure when you'll be seeing more, but I, like you, would definitely like to see more epic quests.
Oh yeah, yes, there is one final question that was asked for me to be asked, and it's very important to her. If I was to mortal build the entire design for Jan's home, will it ever be possible that we could go there? Okay, Thank you for your time.
Sorry, we don't take unsolicited area submissions, if that's what you're asking. In fact, Mortal Builders don't really design the areas or the quests, as we haven't had much luck with having mortals do that. Design is mainly in the province of the Anin. So if that's what you really like to do, then you should apply to become an ephemeral. So that's all the questions we have. Thank you for submitting them, and I look forward to more people submitting new questions. And as always, thank you for being a part of Lusternia.